So let's just light our candle to start our practice. Feel free to gaze at the candle if you'd like. And then just gently allowing the eyes to close, or gazing down at something that's not moving, and keeping the eyes steady on that object. Bringing the senses inward. Maybe noticing a swirling in the mind of the conversations earlier, all the energy, information swirling, and maybe like a drain as you exhale, allowing the energy to sink down from the brain, down to the body, down through the pelvis, and settle down into the earth. Could also be your to-do list, what you're doing after, what you're doing before. So just every exhale, bring the energy down. Letting it dissipate into the earth, letting the earth absorb the energy. And on the inhales, imagine the crown of the head growing taller towards the heavens, creating length, space between each vertebra, and keeping that length when you exhale. Allow the energy to ground down. Hips soften, thighs spread, softening, melting. So keep breathing like that, watching the air as it fills you up. You're getting taller. Visualizing maybe the space between each vertebra and a strong, healthy spine, and keeping that space as you exhale and soften downward. So the hips and pelvis and the head are going in opposite directions. The head in one direction, the head towards the heavens, and the hips towards the earth. Softening the face, softening the shoulders. And seeing if you can smooth the breath out. See if you can lengthen it without forcing it, just an invitation. In one more round like this. And then gently blinking the eyes open. And coming to your mat. So having your ball accessible. Starting out with our feet hip distance apart, standing on the mat. Arms are by the sides. So keeping that same long, smooth breath, feeling that grounding energy through the feet. Just observe here, noticing the feet. So taking a gentle sway with the hips, move the hips forward, feeling the balls of both feet, the big toe side, little toe side, and then shifting the weight backward. So the hips move backwards, feeling the heels of the feet. So just kind of noticing, shift back and forth on your own, just noticing, bringing awareness to the three corners of the feet. So there's the big toe side, the little toe side, and the heel. Noticing if you are leaning on more on one foot or one side of the foot more than the others. And then just take a gentle sway side to side. So shift the hips over to the left. Feel the feet. Notice the shift in where the weight distribution is, and then shift to the left and notice the weight distribution difference. So just switch back and forth, noticing how the body compensates. Right? This is our foundation. These are our roots, right? Our connection to the earth. And then find a place in the center balance. Seeing if you can equally weight both feet and that the weight is felt equally between the big toe side, the little toe side, and the heel. So it's a fine micro adjustment. You can do this at any time. If you're at the kitchen sink, if you're standing in line for something, I encourage you to play with this. It's a little harder with shoes because it kind of gives you a skewed result, but see if you can fix that. And then, if possible, lift the toes off the earth and then lower them back down. Lift the toes. If this is, you could also use a wall for balance if needed, and then lower them down. Lift the toes and lower them down. See if you can spread the toes when you lift them. Like they're called yogi toes, right? Our toes are in shoes all the time and they're all squished up. So see when you lift the toes, if you could spread your toes like you do your hands, and then just let them relax back down. So this time, lift the toes, and we're going to keep the toes up. See if you can drop the big toe first, and then like a piano player, each toe successively. It's really hard. So I find it really hard. Maybe it's easy for you, but lift the toes, and then big toe, and the following toes to the pinky. So this is a good exercise you can do with your feet when you're seated too, right? I won't spend much more time on that. I just wanted to kind of play with it for a moment. And I encourage you to do that when you're seated, like watching TV, whatever, just pick the toes up, roll them back down, right? And you may not be able to do it, but it's a new muscle, right? We're using different muscles. So taking the ball now that we've become aware of our feet, taking the ball under the left foot, taking it under the ball of the left foot by the big toe, and just kind of roll it there a little bit, and then roll it over to the pinky toe side. So you're rolling it across the ball of the foot, and then slide down a little bit. So you're just where the bone ends and the arch of the foot starts, and roll it back and forth until you find a spot that's a little sensitive, maybe a little tight feeling. You get a little sensation. Again, there shouldn't be any pain, okay? I don't know if any of you are working with anything, so with your feet. So being gentle, and when you find a spot that's tender, maybe stay there and breathing into it. You can always add a little more pressure by leaning forward into it or back off. Maybe a little gentle, slow pulsation feels good. But inviting the feet to open and spread, softening. And then rolling it to the pinky toe side of the foot, seeing if you can find a spot over there that's more tender. Our feet work so hard for us. Let's take in a few breaths there. And then roll it down the arch to the ball, to the heel of the foot. And as you roll up and down on the arch, noticing any sensations there, any spots, and then finding a spot and just sitting on it, allowing it to open. These are all acupressure points too, right? So if there's something that's tender, there could be a correlation with the body part too. So you could help release and open that part in the body or that organ. So just kind of work it. Go ahead and move the ball wherever it feels good. Just inviting the foot, it's a foot massage, right? Opening the foot, allowing it to spread. Taking anywhere else you want with the foot. And then releasing the ball and placing the foot back on the ground and back to where we started at the beginning. Just observe with both feet on the ground. Notice a difference, if you feel one, between the left foot and the right foot. Maybe the swaying back and forth or side to side to bring more awareness. Maybe you have more contact on the earth, which is always good for balance. And then let's do the same thing on the right side. So starting on the ball of the foot first, over by the big toe side. Finding a spot and just taking a couple breaths there. This should feel really good. You know, there shouldn't be pain. There might be tightness or tenderness in the foot, but it shouldn't be like, ow, this hurts, okay? It should be like, oh, this is like getting a nice foot massage. And then moving over to the pinky toe side. This is another thing that you can do when you're watching TV or whatever, hanging out, right? Just roll a ball under your foot, give yourself a little foot massage. Open the foot up. Build your foundation, your base of stability. And doing it before you do activities, notice how it affects your activities. And then rolling down the arch towards the heel, finding a spot. And maybe you're lucky and you don't have any spots. I don't know if any human has that. How we use our bodies. So yeah, finding a spot towards the heel. Also our fascia, our connective tissue through our entire body, the whole back chain, it's in the foot. So effectively, you could loosen your back or your shoulders through this. So finding a spot, taking any extra little rolls or any little other spots that you feel you'd like to open up in the bottom of the foot. And then moving the ball to the side and place the feet on the ground, noticing right where we started again. Maybe the swaying helps, bringing awareness. Just notice how the feet started and hopefully now how the feet are now, right? A better foundation. We'll be utilizing this through our practice. So starting with the feet hip distance apart, as you inhale, arms are going to raise up overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold. Uttanasana. Hands can go to the thighs, the shin, the earth. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Belly in. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Linking the movement to the breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to the heart center. One more. Inhale. Exhale, fold, belly in. Inhale, rise, getting taller. Your inhale, spine lengthening, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Beautiful. Taking the feet together, turn the right toes out at a diagonal, step the left foot forward, feet are hip distance apart, back leg stays straight. Inhale, arms come up from the front. Exhale, belly in, hinge at the hips, front leg stays straight, hands can go to the thighs, shin, or the earth. Inhale, bend the front knee, raise the arms, warrior one. Exhale, lower the arms, straighten the leg. Staying with that. Inhale, fill the shape. So whatever shape we're in, exhale, fill the shape with the breath. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, belly. Inhale, bending the front knee, warrior one. Exhale. This time we're going in for a stay. Inhale. Exhale, belly in. Inhale, warrior one. Stay here. And as you breathe long and smooth, maybe the front knee can bend further, maybe not, either way. Maybe the gaze can look upward. Shoulders are away from the ears. This is called warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Think of a warrior. Fill the space with your breath. Fierce, resilient, strong immune system, strong, conquering, whatever obstacles come in the way, not a problem. And exhale, lower the arms, straighten that leg. Bringing the front foot back with the back foot. Same thing, other side. Turn the left toes out at a diagonal. Step the right foot forward. Hips forward, feet hip distance apart. So like railroad tracks, not tightrope. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, belly in. Inhale, bend the front knee, rise, warrior one. Exhale, lower the arms, straighten the leg. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Focusing on the right side of the belly as you fold. Inhale, warrior one. Fill the shape. Bring the qualities of the warrior in. Exhale, lower the arms, straighten the leg. So one more like this. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, lower the arms. Last one as a hold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Virabhadrasana one. Stay here, breathe long and deep. Shoulders away from the ears. If your gaze is down, if you're comfortable, see if you can raise it up a little bit. If you want to look up at the ceiling, the heavens, go ahead. asking for that strength and that resilience as a warrior. Long, smooth, deep breaths. Notice how it feels different when you raise the vision versus looking at the ground. And exhale, lower the arms, straighten the leg. Stepping the feet back together. Take the feet together and take them wide, moving into a side bend. Inhale, arms wide. Again, always filling the shape with the breath. Turn the left toes out, bend the left knee, left elbow, left knee, right arm to the sky. Inhale, reach. Chest opens up towards the front. Exhale, hand to the sky. Look down. Inhale, rise to standing, straightening the leg, feet to parallel. Exhale, right toes turn out. Right elbow, right knee, left hand to the sky. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hand to the sky. Look down. Inhale, rise to standing. Feet are parallel, arms to a T. And exhale, hands to the sides. Again, inhale, arms to a T. Exhale, bend the left knee, left elbow, left knee. The hand can also come to the ground if that's comfortable. Inhale, reach the arm overhead. Feeling the stretch in the side body. Exhale, hand back to the side. To the sky. Inhale, rise. Exhale, other side, turning the toes out, bend the knee. Inhale, reach, rotating the chest open. Exhale, hand to the sky. Look down. Inhale, rise to standing, feet parallel. Exhale, hands to the sides. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hand to the sky. Look down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, other side. Elbow bend, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hand to sky. Look down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the sides. Stepping the feet together and coming to somewhere where you have something to hold on to, okay? We're going to work with a mobility practice here. So this is kind of fun. When we walk, it's really quite a complicated task, and we just take it for granted, right? So our gait is so important. That's why we were working with the feet. So when we step, the back foot raises up for a second. It pushes off. It comes forward, off air, and the other foot starts rising on the ball of the foot, right? Like if you were really to slow it down, it's a really complicated motion, and we just take it for granted. We do it all the time, but we're going to slow it way down. So first, I want you to mindfully take a couple steps around your space, right? So notice the heel strike as you put the front foot forward. Notice the ball of the foot on the back foot. It pushes off. It is suspended in air before the heel strike, and then the other foot that was on the ground starts going up on the ball of its foot, right? So pay attention to every little movement in both feet as you're taking a couple steps. And then come back to your mat, and we're going to stop motion it. So So take the left foot forward. The right foot is behind you on the ball of the foot. And as we are walking, the left arm's going to come forward. Maybe you lean forward. Maybe this is it, right? That's enough balance. It's like, oh, I need to hold the wall. And do that, please. Make sure you're safe. That's all that matters, right? So we lean forward. Maybe you lift the back foot off the ground. Maybe it needs to tap every once in a while. Whatever you need to do to hold balance. Maybe you lift up on the toes of, glad the wall's here. Maybe you lift up on the toes of the standing leg. So this is the mid strike, right? That makes sense? Just give me a thumbs up if I'm making sense, because I can't talk with you. Okay, great, thanks. So play with that. Try it again. Left foot forward, lean forward. Maybe the right foot lifts. Maybe the left heel raises. Holding it, holding it. Next phase would be, I don't know if we want to go next phase. You know what, we'll stop there for today. We could add on later. So, or do you guys want next phase for some of you? Next phase, okay. So I'm just going to give you next phase so you can play with this on your own, right? So left foot forward, right foot, lean forward, right foot lifts, heel lifts on the left hand, right foot comes forward before you step. Need to back up a little bit, okay? So play with that, lifting the foot, go wherever you're comfortable. And if you're holding something to do it, that's fine too, you know? It's a practice. And you notice how much, I mean, it's also a workout because that's all your weight's on one calf. So be careful there too. Might need to stretch it out if you do, but stretch out the left, and then we're going to move to the right. So right foot forward to balance it out, left foot back on the ball of the left foot, lean forward, lift the left foot, lift the right heel. Some days balance is better than others. Okay, come back down. Try it again. Plant, ball of left foot, lean forward, lift left foot, lift right heel. Next phase, left leg comes in. And you can hold it there. Something to play with. Was that fun? Give me a thumbs up if it was okay, cool. I see two of you going, yay! Everyone else is like, I can't see all your faces, so I'm not sure what's happening. Okay, we could talk about it later or text me, message me, whatever. Moving on. So let's go to what's called tree pose by a lot of people. So again, having your balance here if you need it. Feeling both feet on the ground. Dial in. Do the sway back and forth if you need to. Feel all the different points, the 3 points of each feet. Big toe side, little toe side, heel. Your triangle, your stability. And then lifting the left foot wherever you'd like to go, gazing at something at you on the floor or at the horizon line that's not moving. That would not be the camera. So a spot, and keep your eyes there to help with balance. So lifting the left foot, it can be a kickstand on the left leg. You could raise it up to the calf, shin or thigh, whatever works. And keeping it there. You could also hold on to something while you're doing this and breathe. So you are bringing the right hip towards the midline, the outside of the right hip towards the midline gently. The foot, left foot is gently pressing into the leg wherever it's touching, and the leg is pressing into the foot wherever it's touching. If you'd like, you could raise your arms up overhead. Fill the shape with your breath. swaying is okay. Trees sway. And again, if their roots are grounded, no problem. And then exhale, lower the arms if they're lifted and lower the leg. Shake out the right ankle if needed. And then planting the left foot, same thing, other side. Kickstand, shin, thigh, whatever you'd like. Ideally, this is externally rotating this leg, right? So it's opening up towards the back, towards the side of your body. Hips are still level and pointing forward. If you'd like, you could raise your arms. Shoulders are away from the ears. Long, smooth breaths, soften the face, feeling the roots down in the earth. And exhale, lowering, releasing the leg, shake it out. And then coming on to your knees. Pause for a moment when you get here. As you inhale, come to standing on the knees. The arms reach up. Exhale, Vajrasana fold. Belly comes in, release, soften. Inhale, Chakravakasana, left leg lifts, maybe the right arm lifts. Long line of energy, the limbs are moving away from each other. Exhale, plant the extremities, down dog, lifting the hips. Stay here for a moment and maybe pedal each leg, walking the dog, sway the hips. Release the head downward. The chest is coming towards the thighs, so maybe bending both knees deeply, getting the chest to come closer to the thighs, arms are straight. Whatever feels good to you today. And then go ahead and pause. Find steadiness, find stillness. On the inhale, shift forward to plank position. Or if you'd like, allow the hips to drop, chest comes through for an upward dog. Glutes are engaged if you're choosing that option. Knees can be on or off the ground. Exhale, down dog. Plant the left knee, inhale, right foot comes to the sky, maybe the left arm, Chakravakasana, long line of energy. Exhale, Vajrasana fold. Inhale, rise to standing on the knees. And exhale, hands to heart center. Stay standing on the knees or come to seated on the heels. We'll do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale, Vajrasana fold. Inhale, Chakravakasana left side. Exhale, down dog. Filling each shape. Inhale, plank or upward dog. Knees can be on or off the earth. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, Chakravakasana, right leg lifts, left knee's on the ground. Exhale, Vajrasana fold. Inhale, rise to standing on the knees. And exhale, hands to heart center. Eyes can be closed. Pause here for a moment. Slow the breath down, slow the pulse down. The energy is grounding downward into the earth, just like we started. So growing taller on the inhale through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, the energy goes downward. And when you're ready, coming over onto your backs for Shavasana. Knees can be bent or straight. Let the body soften downward, releasing downward. Eyes can be closed. Hands can rest by the sides or on the belly or the chest, whatever feels good. Release control of the breath. Just let the body be breathed. Maybe making an adjustment to lengthen the back of the neck, moving the shoulders away from the ears. Eyes can stay closed as you lie here. We'll be doing a specific breath pattern. I'll explain it first. So we'll be inhaling for the count of 4, pausing, exhaling for the count of 4, pausing 4 times. Then we will inhale for the count of 4, pause, exhale for the count of 4, hold for 2, 4 times. Then we'll be inhaling for the count of 5, pausing, exhaling for the count of 5, pausing 4 times. Don't worry about it. I'm going to walk you through the whole thing. Paying attention to your breath is the only job you have. If the mind wanders, bring it back to the breath. Taking a moment here to soften the body, allowing the body to soften any more. Is it possible? Softening downward. Watching the breath as it comes in through the nostrils and fills you up. The whole breath will be done through the nose. long, smooth breaths. And if this count doesn't work for you, just take long, smooth breaths of your own duration. Equal inhale to equal exhale. So exhale all the air here so we can start. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Moving to the hold. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2. Moving to 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release control of the breath. Observe. Taking the hands on the belly. Slide the hands down the thighs. Knees come towards chest on the exhale. And on the inhale, raise the feet to the sky. Knees can be bent or straight. Arms can reach up overhead or out to the sides. Exhale, point the toes, knees towards chest, hands to knees. Inhale, staying with this, feet to the sky, arms can reach, eyes can stay closed. Exhale, point the toes, knees towards chest, hands to knees. Inhale, legs up. Point the toes, exhale, knees to chest. Again, we're filling the shape with every inhale. Inhale, legs up. Exhale, point the toes, knees to chest. Adding on. On the inhale, place the feet together, feet to the earth, knees wide. Arms can reach up and over or out to the side. Supta Baddha Konasana. Fill the shape. Exhale, knees together, knees towards chest, hands to knees. Empty the shape. Again, inhale, Supta Baddha Konasana, knees wide, feet to the earth. Exhale, knees towards chest. Apanasana. Inhale, Supta Baddha Konasana, knees wide. Exhale, Apanasana, knees towards chest. Inhale, knees wide. Exhale, knees towards chest. On the next inhale, take the feet back down to the earth. Arms can rest on the belly. Just pause for a moment, observe. Soften. Then rolling onto the side, if you would like, up to a seated position. As minimal movement as possible to get there. Eyes can be closed. And again, long spine, crown of the head rising up to the heavens. The hips, the pelvis, the legs are heavy, grounding downward for stability. Just observing. Maybe bring to mind a mighty, mighty tree. Maybe a tree you saw or your favorite tree. Talk a lot about trees in this class. more than any of the other classes I teach. But they have such a special place in so many of our hearts. And I mean, they give us life. One of the things that give us life, right? The oxygen, the prana that fuels us, that heals us, that ignites our creativity. Without it, we wouldn't have any of that, without that prana. So thinking of the tree, your special tree, maybe it's real, maybe it's imaginary, maybe it's a memory. And all the balance we worked with today, the stability of your lower body, the hips being heavy and the thighs are soft, the feet are grounded. Maybe you have both feet on the earth, or the legs are crossed and you're feeling parts of the feet on the earth or a surface. Imagining roots coming out and going down, down, down into the earth from the hips and the legs, all the lower body that's touching the earth. Anywhere it's touching a surface, feel roots coming down and out into the earth, deep, deep, deep. Bringing in all that nourishment, that moisture, that holding, that stability. And now the roots spread wide, wide, wide. So unshakable. Maybe some swaying, right? Life will have gale force winds at times and cause us to sway. But with that deep, deep rooted connection, our stability, we don't get toppled over. Stay with that visualization for 1 minute. I'm going to be quiet. Bringing those qualities into you, into your life, into your body, into your mind. Wherever you need those qualities, bring it in there. Relationships, whatever it is. And then on the next exhale, thanking and releasing your tree, knowing that you've integrated those qualities into your being, and releasing the tree for others to use, knowing it's there when you need to revisit. Whatever you've needed from it, you've received. And then taking the hands to the heart center. Palms can be touching or one hand on top of the other, bowing the head to the heart. To seal in your practice. maybe a sense of gratitude for these wisdom practices that have been passed down for centuries, and that you carry in your life, and maybe you pass them on, little tips, little hints, or just the way you react or behave in certain situations, or don't react in certain situations. Maybe there's a thoughtful response in a situation where there would have been a reaction. Thanking your yoga practice. Thanking yourself for showing up on your mat. Bowing the head, and I thank you for practicing today. Namaste.